No, I don't want a super high rank. I'll take a ranked team, but I'll go with these
And
guys.
now you'll choose to create a coach of your own. Now it's time to choose your coach archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What is the most important thing to you? Acquiring players, maximizing player development, or putting your team in the best position to succeed? Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching.
Oh, yeah, 1 year's off. I just want to play the first game. Let's go. It's, what's this? Extra XP for, yeah. I will take that right away. What's recommended me? I'm just gonna get the first 35 because I don't really. Stefan von Oelhoffen. Nobody cares, let's just play the game. I'm not very good at it anyway. Oh, I can play a shit. I better destroy these guys. Holy crap. Let's play. See what uniques we got. I don't even know. Oh, I like that. What does it look like with the red? Yeah, I like it like that, dude. Let's do this.
Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina.
Cool night game.
The pack is gathering and starting to howl in Carter Finley Stadium as they are ready to see NC State go to work. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. 48 Sports College Football. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Here we go.
NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Astronauts offense will get the first possession of the game.
Should have black outlines on that blue. Look cool.
Field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates
everybody
else around him, right?
I had his feet there.
Guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better, knowing they've got confidence in this game.
As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night is the transfer portal.
Make sure that everybody in their
dude got destroyed, bro.
Recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want,
come on, bring it.
I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
He gets a block.
Oh my God! If I could have got to the left. We got Kevin Concepcion and Aiden White. 88 receiver. I like that.
And it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys, the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. From the gun, the ground.
Oh, good job.
Fights off the defender. That
good block, bro.
Epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He works so
hard come on. Collins should be open here on this route, but we'll see.
And he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability.
Oh, he's open. Square was. It's all right. It's all right, McCall.
He released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Give it a slide.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Using the quick game. And he runs through one.
Running back is good, dude.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game?
First
as well?
down.
You just saw on that last play how dangerous he is.
We're gonna go for a touchdown here. Hopefully, if we do it this way. Come on, Collins. You gotta get open on this one, bro.
Holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this.
Come on, ref.
Forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where the marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his
personal foul, bro.
Keep this drive alive.
They'll go to the ground.
Good move. Good move. I like this running back, Jordan Waters.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Boom.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
There we go.
Makes it 7-0.
Good job, O.
So that's a
the ball back.
50-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You got 2 there. All right.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Oh, that's holding, bro. That's a hold. All right, let's do the double edge.
Terrific pickup. Now on first down from the 30. Looking for room. It's made.
Oh, Bolt.
And maybe
nothing.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
You get nothing there, bro. Okay, what we got? Let's do the saw blitz 1.
Better find the earplugs here.
Why is that tight end?
Backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
No.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Concepcion.
Oh my God! Juke outside, bro. Like I juked right there.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass?
I mean, I should be destroying him regardless of. This is a garbage team I'm playing.
Is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something.
There we go. Come on, Jolly. This looks like a Jolly route here. Bad throw. That was a bad throw. Bad read. Bad read.
They'll have it at the 49.
Hopefully I get a. Hopefully this guy gets. Hope 15 Jolly gets open here.
Looking downfield,
Nope.
it's
Fuck. All right, cool. Got time.
He'll turn it loose out to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. Big
Talking about. The old line is. Well, I mean, that's like I said, I'm playing FCS, but this old line's decent. My left tackle right there. I love having a left tackle that. Well, if you're not gonna let me throw it, come on! Ooh.
Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I I know we're only in game
Love this
one,
kid
but
at quarterback.
You got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got
Grayson
weapons.
McCall.
I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
I'll take it myself then. Boo.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
I like to hit him here. That's why I kick it out. I don't.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
That ball.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. Goes to the option. And they'll wrestle him.
Whatever offense you're running, guys, it's not good.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's made. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the ground with the back.
No.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys.
Come on, yo. Cooley.
Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
To give to the big fullback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
All right, guys, let's go.
Decibels
See if I can get
rising
a
as the
sack.
crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw. Trying to get...
Yeah!
Couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go
Cleveland, dude.
DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Oh, come on.
Punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown.
Good block.
Last drive.
And this offense did.
Oh, missed. Ah!
To the house. He got loose.
Oh, shit. I fucked it twice and still got it.
This coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. On point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Wow.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Oh, no. Oh, still got it.
They're up 21-0.
Man.
The studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to
Oh, I
be
missed him.
one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up 14 over North Carolina.
Dude, I'm up 22. What are you talking about?
If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for them.
Is that Cleveland again? Oh, my God.
When you see the pass rush on the second play of the drive, they dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
Nah, bruh.
And
Nah, bruh.
firm. No pickup at all on that play. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Looking for a man. It's McCall. And
he's open too. Fuck!
Getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Didn't want that play again anyway.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
I'm talking about.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to
too easy, dude.
They were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push them.
Let me step up in the pocket like that, and I get like that's over. It's over, dude.
Passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 28-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's low. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought
I'm getting
down
blocked.
at
That last one was a good block on me. But I'm getting held over here, but that last one was a good block.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
Oh, fucking hit that bitch.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time.
He can have 4 yards every time. Ain't scoring.
He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The handoff as they run.
Oh, man. This Cleveland guy is ridiculous.
And now on second down for this offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the
Come on, Cleveland. We got to get in there again.
This offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He'll off one deep down the left side.
There it is.
And he intercepts it. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Oh.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Oh, man, I had that.
Make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the run, still looking. He's going to take off. On the sweet spin, and he's free. They finally make the stop, and he
talking
shows
about.
he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much
Fucking
speed.
that guy's. The right tackle sucks. Left tackle is awesome. Right tackle sucks.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's McCall. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Zings it complete to the right. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great
If I get
speed,
through there,
stresses the defense.
I'm gone.
You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket.
Oh,
He's just closing
I was going to
so
truck
many
29
holes
into the
so
end zone.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Just having these two.
Oh.
Hold down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
You say glizzy?
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Floating away. And
nothing.
Jelly,
you got to go to the back of the corner of the end zone there, bro. Oh, that should be... He should be wide open, right?
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Oh, come on, man. That was right in your fucking hands, dude.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with
bro, you gotta catch that shit, dude.
They'll try to move the chains on 4th down. NC State comes to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. Defense has to step up.
I'll run the score up all day long, bro.
To do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield.
Oh, I fell down.
Feels pressure. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run the option.
Oh, I quit missing, dude.
He gets enough for the 1st down.
I quit missing. That's ridiculous.
The defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something.
Man, Cleveland is ridiculous over there.
When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on a defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Oh, my Lord. That's so dumb. In this nowhere man.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the backfield.
Nope.
It's Matthews. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Astronauts send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And, David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, just keep at it.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage.
And we got 2-minute warning.
To let them have that kind of drive again.
We've reached the 2-minute warning.
Wow.
They will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense looks as if...
Oh, I can't get past that fucking... Dude, I got to find out who's better than 65, because 65 is not good.
Quarterback checking off. Dropping back, it's McCall.
Okay, get 8 of it back there.
One tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Good block, bro. This running back is ridiculous.
A big gain and a first down. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10.
The fuck?
He wants to throw.
Beautiful throw.
Touchdown, North Carolina State.
One of the areas they really focused on
Beautiful throw.
in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Wake Forest is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing on the basketball court with the Deacs. They're up by 18 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, you can keep doing that all you want, but here comes Cleveland.
On the board before the half. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Finds his tight end. Bulldozes his way through. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw it on 1st down. He makes the connection.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Schwartz. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout.
I hit right when...
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Whatever, dude. You mean to spike it to get a field goal? Is that what they're doing?
He's looking to throw it.
No, bro. No, bro. No, bro. Not gonna do it.
Not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
Told ya.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Freshman.
And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Just buried it. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to run it. Pirouettes through. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first
that hole
down?
closed
Just really
quick.
hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play action fake. Now
There's nobody over here. Oh, almost got in the end zone.
Way to the 2-yard line.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Dude, he ain't coming off your... Come on, bro. You coming off your block like that? Nah, dude.
Is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success.
Get off me, bitch.
NC State, and the beatdown has ensued.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Holy shit, dude.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Boy, they had that last drop.
Sorry. What's that, 61? Turn up a little bit. Just for now.
Bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree.
We ain't running the ball, dude.
Just
letting you know.
Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
He's got a pick and a fumble recovery, man.
That's to the running back, knocking it out, jumping on that fumble. That's what they practice each and every week.
The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's McCall. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Bro, what? You should have blocked that dude right before, but whatever.
Defense pulls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle.
Good block.
The power to the goal line.
Get in there.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. He now has 110 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. They'll run it.
Man, and you see those.
Are you kidding?
Like,
no, I'm not going for that.
Short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy.
Are you kidding?
You can execute in your sleep and go
block, you fucking bitches. Like, what are you doing?
And he lost a yard back to the 2. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And he has a solid gain before the defense
blitz all these motherfuckers.
Getting set on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Now the toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and fortunately ended up losing yards.
Right back to him on the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Astronauts will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return.
I didn't hit nothing. What the?
Make the fair catch.
Oh, this fucking game.
The offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this.
And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown.
Burn him right away.
And the pummeling has started. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out.
All right, let's see. We might have to put some different players in now because we're up there so much. So let's get some other guys some playing time. We can go CJ Bailey. He can come in for a little bit. Let's see what he's got. Terrell Anderson. Put the freshman in once. .59 speed, bro. Damn, what's this guy? Juice Vereen. We want him in there, bro. Juice. How is he 86? Okay, so he'll be good maybe then. Yeah, he's awesome. All freshman. Nice. Cool, I'm cool with that.
That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Brandon Cleveland.
The fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
A little more space.
Come on, Brown. What are you doing over there? You missed a fucking tackle twice now. This is a big game that could cost us, bro.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. And
all right, guys, this is where we gotta get.
Yeah, and the fullbacks don't run long routes. Most of the time, you keep those guys short off of a little play action or a run fake. Gets the catch, secures it, gets a little bit of yardage.
On the option. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. The Astronauts will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Not able to pop the big return.
Can't block that guy. Just
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on board.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're...
Isn't that after the fact? Is that a...
It'll be 2nd down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
And how about that DB
Oh,
getting a hand in there and forcing
good
the
play.
incomplete pass?
That should have been a touchdown.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. And he reels it inside the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They make the stop.
Should have went all the way around.
Just inside the red zone at the 19.
Should have went all the way around.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Water. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Follow your blockers. Follow your blockers.
Each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Pocket starts to collapse. Ball's out. Defense with a huge fumble recovery.
Come on, dude.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive
Hang on to the football,
beatdown,
bro.
and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Shadow of the goalpost looming, 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. Leaves it with the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day.
Just beating on these guys.
I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
To the air, it's Bailey. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And
There we go. Good throw that time.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Bowling Green has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up 14 over the Astronauts. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Got it.
Tackle the guy, you're right.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Astronauts have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
I gotta learn that better.
Some kind of collision
Tackling.
between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Grab near the marker. It's Schwartz. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Astronauts have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like
Dude,
that,
I almost picked that again.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
I'll cover this guy.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Now he's going to send this one deep.
No way.
And this is
I was gonna say, there's no way.
Pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He'll set up to throw. They'll run the screen. Makes his man.
No fucking way, dude. Dude, whoever the fuck O is gone. Motherfucker doesn't do anything, dude. Is he a fucking outside linebacker? Yeah, this guy sucks, dude. And he's got... Oh, my God. Let's let this guy play for now.
And it'll be a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Fullback's got it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Here comes the option. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to
Damn it. I don't want to give up 0.
And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Get out of the way, you fat bitch.
Started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. They bring him down.
Oh my God, find the hole, bro.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying
This should be
to ice
easy.
game
This
by
should be a
running the
wide open
football
pass.
and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. No, he just flat ran over.
Oh, dude. How did he get up so fast, though? Like, I just leveled him, and he get. Oh, I'm already up.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Bailey. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the
Oh, yeah.
better do something about
Stop it.
Almost
Or
ready to
get the
kick it
fuck
away
out.
after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. That last drive a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think just let's talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to be this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front.
Yeah, do that all you want.
Running team in this game to win.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. To the air on first down. They're bringing heat. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw.
Little too much.
Receiver a chance. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback
getting destroyed.
This offense, they haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work.
He lost one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held
Cleveland
on.
just got hurt.
And
Come
the
on, man.
Astronauts decide to punt it away. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this is exactly
he came off that block
quick. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he added the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's slow.
Oh.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Oh, he's back.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Throws to the back. He makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He's going to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational.
He caught that. Give me a break, bro.
At least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation.
12 for 15, 4 and 0.
Play in front of a live audience.
I mean,
come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Cooley. Let's try the recruit. I gotta do this. Is any of them? Oh, 4th on there. Ooh, 2nd. That's only a 3 corner. Oh, he's a junior. Nah. Clark Van Ginkle. Let's do that first. Ooh, I got 30. Wow. National Defensive Player of the Week. What? There we go. Oh, the fort. Oh. Let's do that first. Like what? On 3rd, I gotta remove this guy. I didn't have it before. Oh. course a 2 is gonna be. I gotta play it, right? Actually, do they have any cool ones? Like, there. Ooh. Nah, we'll save that for home. Back.
Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Ooh, get the ball first. All right. Ooh.
The Vols will kick it away to
It's gonna be tough.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So NC State will have some work to do after that short return. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the...
Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
What a throw.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down.
Oh, fuck, man.
That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first.
And that's a live ball. And the defense has got it trying to pick up some yards.
Oh, and it's a hit.
Hell yeah, bro.
Absolutely light up the sideline, light
Fuck,
up
it's
the
that
stadium,
drive.
change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him.
Come on.
They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Dropping back, it's McCall. Makes his connection.
Why didn't he take it?
He's not going to get
I gotta take the field goal, man.
Stands tall and makes the stop. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And the fumble on that last drive could have been...
they bailed him out. They held him, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Fumble, Jesse. Move on, be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on. Let's see what they do right here.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout.
Wide open. Damn it.
In the middle. It's White. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they can again. He'll pull it on the read. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more.
Need
on
defense
third down.
here.
And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Running back goes in motion. Out of the shotgun on third down.
Yeah!
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And that is an all-too
yes.
familiar sight. Listen, this team won last. They gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his.
I got a score here, dude. I get the run game going.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the left, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Going to go out on a limb and say they have a lot of him plays. Throw the ball to him. Already over 100 yards receiving.
Keep it simple, stupid. Just find this guy and get him the football. Now, if you're on defense, it's pretty obvious where this team is going with the ball. You're going to have to come up with a plan to stop this guy.
Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. Unleashes one deep.
Yeah! The fucking route, dude.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Yeah.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an...
Yeah!
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options.
Heck yeah, bro.
Football, be conservative, and they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
Come on, dude.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense
Yeah, good D.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, running back gets the give. Showed off just about
Do that
every
again.
move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Back to throw, it's McCall. Quarterback floating away from pressure. A strike downfield. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet.
Conception's awesome, dude.
Catch up to him, but not before
He can run a route.
yardage is picked up.
He can run a route.
After the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. From the red zone,
Dude!
for a receiver.
I went around. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Collins. He's brought down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Inside the 10, 1st and goal from the 8. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Get in there, baby! Wow. This kid is fucking great.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up.
Great start to the game. Great start to the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Baylor. Your boy KC has you studio guys in case anything goes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'd love to put a long drive together as they start from their own 21. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 8 on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Volunteers. And once he found it, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Great knee, bro.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays.
That was the corner assist. Or whatever, slice.
He's putting the college football world on notice.
And after the extra point, they're now 24-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays.
You gotta play better than that, bro.
Touchdown try to fight their way back in. They'll need a stop on this possession. About to kick it off here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to go up top on first down. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll close.
No way.
Good return on the interception.
Nope. Whatever. Yeah. Nope. Disagree with that.
These windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged.
I knew stupid shit like that was gonna happen.
We're through one, and what a battle between these.
Because you can't dominate
as we look at the stats. It'll be second down. And
all the time.
They can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, first and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. He got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Bull fucking shit.
And he'll chuck it in.
Bullshit, dude.
Nobody getting open there.
That was a... Oh, give me a break, bro.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. He wants to throw it again. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Yeah!
Ball's incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Good right down the boulevard. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
I need to take all the time I can and score.
Sending the offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or you trust him right away.
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Got him downfield. Off he goes. And some room to work.
There we go.
Off a huge chunk play.
There we go.
That one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground.
Got to get in the end zone, bro.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The inside handoff. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Love seeing these early season top 25. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, Dick.
Good job.
And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra
Good job.
point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's
there we
true.
go.
I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
No.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard
That's
looks,
a
no
great
question this
defensive
offense is gonna have
stance,
to
guys.
throw to get back in the game.
Great.
It's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback.
4 guys couldn't block 2. I love that shit.
No daylight. He goes down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the
Collins should be wide open here, huh?
Off the play fake on first
Bro,
down
you...
to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
This is a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Oh! Let's go! I love this kid, dude.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first.
And it's on the ground. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense
Man, I tried to slide. It wouldn't slide.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls away.
Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. Touchdown, North Carolina
Got it.
State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Gonna be passing.
Return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And the freshman does a
Why
great
they keep
job
doing
using
that?
his technique in getting the man on the ground. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. To throw, it's Ncaa. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the Vols want to move quickly. He wants to pass it on second down. Got a man, it's Thornton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, picked off. Just a
Beautiful.
small return, but a big
Beautiful
play
D,
as
man.
they have it now at the 45.
Like it,
And when
beautiful.
it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there.
Always a
Fine.
welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Yeah, and that's
I'm not trying to force anything right now.
Sack starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer.
And he makes the catch inside.
Should have waited.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk.
A little premature throw there. Could have been a touchdown, but Grimes should be open here.
Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15.
Defense is
He
all
was,
about
I just
creating
missed him.
negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive game.
First down.
Finds a soft spot. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And
There we go.
rolls into the house. Touchdown, NC State. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down. You move on to the
I
next
can't
game.
believe my defense has played this well. That's
And the point after is good. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
damn it.
He makes a catch. Turns it
Wow,
over
that
to the
guy's
left side.
fast.
He's at the 10.
Damn it. That's my bad.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown ball.
He's good, dude.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and it looks like
Squirrel.
you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit.
Squirrels on my team, I do.
And he tacks on the extra point.
He'd be fucking Heisman.
He's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are.
Okay, come on now, D.
The win, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
I love offenses.
Man, I don't.
That are willing.
I'm gonna go.
The easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
No way, dude.
Good job running that past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snatches it on the right. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it.
Come on.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose.
Any other time I get sucked into a tackle like that, I just don't understand.
A big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him.
I
and getting
fucked
a
that
lot
one.
of penetration up.
Now he's
That's
got
my
it all the
fuck.
way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Split backs here. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The Volunteers have moved it inside the 20. Give to the running back.
Come on, dude. You're right.
Down after a pickup.
Oh my God, he's standing there with nobody. Like, that's what I'm saying. The AI is
Really
fucking
need to pick
dumb.
up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's White. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Here comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good. So the kickoff team is out.
Let's go,
there
run,
ready to
run,
put
run
it
the
away
ball.
After putting up a field goal, let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll run play action. Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all. That incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. On the run, it's Waters.
Come on, man. I gotta go for that.
That 1st down line, it'll bring up a call here. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. NC State will pick up the 1st down. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, they're just going to draw them offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a
Dude, come on, guys. Like, what are we doing over there? Like, I thought you were decent.
Staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Quickly out to the tight
Would
end.
never have.
And that corner came in
Man.
hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to pass. It's McCall.
Yeah, I have nowhere to go.
And they got him. They'll get him down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh my God, dude! Can you guys cover that fucking guy?
And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us.
Like, come on, man.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Like, fucking do something. Like, you're all fucking, like...
Stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Tackle is made after the first down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on
Oh, my Lord, dude.
They've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the defense dialed up the pressure, and they hit the quarterback, and that led to the pick.
No doubt about it, Reese. Pressure affects a quarterback's accuracy. He just was not able to set his feet on that throw. Ball got away from him a little bit, and, of course, that led to the interception.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Leaves it with the running back. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Vols will hustle to the line.
I'm covering this motherfucker, bro.
Trying to have a big completion here. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And there we go. Move the chains, move the chains, and move the chains.
Players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
Yeah, he's got 2 picks, though. That irritates
Second down
me.
now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. On the move is the 30.
Good run, bro.
Chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense
Good job.
finally makes the stop.
Way to come in, take control.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And he's knocked down.
Do it again.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone.
Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the stomping has commenced.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work. The
I'm just
big
going to
orange
be
offense
cool.
on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side.
No.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some
I'm staying over
completions
here
because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DB.
Lofts one high and deep. Ball in the air.
There we go.
And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And as a defensive
Beautiful.
lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And
Good
a
run.
really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. On first down from their own 22. They're getting this guy lathered up. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
Looking to throw, it's McCall. Getting some...
Bullshit. Bullshit. I was past that bitch. Such utter bullshit.
When he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A first down for the offense. Snap in the shotgun. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This quarterback has been
under duress all
game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are.
Damn it!
He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Oh, but it just sat there.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
They'll run it on the counter. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Looking for a man. It's McCall. Throws to the tight end. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
I need to go a little bit more to the right. I know I'm bounced perfectly.
And they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week of practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Low man wins, and he just smashed him. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch...
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the punishment has been extended.
I just had to get that in there.
With that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum. Starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 15 over Western Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Starting a drive like that really...
I'm just creeping back here, dude. Waiting on that pig.
The sure hands, it's Sampson.
Can I pat that dog? Can I pat that dog?
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got
Damn it.
up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The Vols with the 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got out of trouble and throws. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Okay, ready? The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take. The extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And after this play, the cake will be baked. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thanks for watching.